It's time for Studio 7, sponsored by your Permian Basin Chevy dealers. Welcome back. We're joined now with our Drab to Fab contributor, Brandy Bell. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for coming over.
So I'm excited about this one. We're talking about front porch, front entrance decorating, right?
Yeah, just adding a little summer lovin' to your entryway.
Okay.
So to start, you're gonna buy a couple bags of moss. Then you're gonna buy a few different wreath forms. It can be whatever size works for your project. This is, you can see the back of it. It's just a dollar store styrofoam wreath. You just kind of like, that's it. And it just kind of like swirls everywhere.
Okay.
And because the moss is already stuck together, you just
So you kind of
pinch
just
a little piece.
put it all over. It doesn't really matter how you put it on there. Okay.
You just kind of pinch a little piece and then knock off the excess. I tied these, I love grosgrain. Grosgrain makes me think of summer. And so I tied these little white grosgrain ribbons to the top. This one is done the exact same way. It's another wreath form. I either got this at Michael's or the Dollar Tree. It's just a flat one.
Okay.
So I took a different color moss and just same technique, squiggled some glue, patted it on there.
Be careful that you don't get
Don't
yourself.
squish the hot glue, y'all. And then added a grosgrain ribbon. I just squiggled a little bit onto it and stuck some moss.
This one you have the wire kind of showing.
I just thought it gave it a kind of a funky deconstructed look.
Yeah.
And so instead of cover the whole thing, you know, I just kind of made it a little more deconstructed. I'm gonna attach a grosgrain ribbon the same way. I'm leaving them long because I think it gives it a little bit of interest. Tying a knot at the top. You could use any color. Because I'm doing kind of a summer theme for her and we're hanging them all together on the wall, not showing the backs. I added a magnolia and then just this, I bought it. It's already put together. And then I'm sticking it in there.
Stuck it in there.
With some hot glue.
Okay.
And then this guy over here, again, these have lots of texture. They don't need much.
Okay.
You are not trying
less
to fill
is
this
more.
one.
Less is more.
And so this guy right here, he is getting a lemon somehow. There we go. And then a little sprig of greenery. And one lemon leaf.
So nothing crazy here.
And then that's it. This guy, I want to add a little bit of yellow to him. I am literally going to add one flower.
Okay.
A little bit of hot glue. It's getting one flower. And then I'm going to hang all three of these together.
Okay.
I am. And if you want to hang things on a wall, and you're like, I don't want a nail hole, especially for something seasonal, because you talk like that. I'm just kidding. Don't use a nail, use a straight pin.
Okay.
Straight pins hold 7 pounds. You could hang a violin, I think, weighs 7 pounds. Don't try that at home.
Don't do that.
Don't do that at home. But you can hang anything by a straight pin.
Okay.
So when you're done with it, just remove the straight pin. Nobody knows there was a hole there. So if you want to do something seasonal in an area of your home where you don't want nails, you could also put a real flower. If you're like, well, I have outdoor plants, stick them in a picnic basket. You know, you want to make it look really picnicky, say it's going on the inside. That's all you have to do. If you have another floral arrangement that you already have and you just want to do something different with it, stick it in the picnic basket. You can buy things that maybe have a little bit more color to add to
Make
your
it more
existing.
summery.
Yeah, you don't have to redo all your floral arrangement. These are these fun little yellow and green kind of crazy looking things, and you just added a little bit of summer color. You don't have to go out and purchase all new accessories for every holiday.
Just kind of add things in.
Especially if you don't have anywhere to store it. Oh, you don't want to spend the money because you have 5 kids in college. So anyway, there you go.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.